Hey out there, welcome to the Chippy Chicks Pretend podcast for April. And we are right at the end of April, so that means we're into the playoffs now. And by I mean um, nobody's teams except for Danica's.
Oh yeah.
Just before we got online here. Um, Mel is got computer issues, but she did send us um, a summary of our playoff predictions. I said the Flames would make the playoffs and they did not. Stacy said the Rangers would make the playoffs. They did not after I think she was forced to make a decision.
Yeah.
Um, Kelly said the Jets will make the playoffs. They also did not.
Did not.
Danica said the Flyers will not make the playoffs because they never do, and they did. And Mel said the Canucks would not make the playoffs, and they did not. So she ruined the whole thing
Yeah.
by guessing correctly. So guys, what has been your hockey attention span this month? One word to describe your hockey attention span. Danica, you go.
One word. I don't know. Stressful, I think, because I was like, I'm not gonna watch any of the games right now, because I didn't want to get my hopes up, and and then and then they did it, and I'm like, oh, they got him by the skin of their teeth. They haven't been in the playoffs since I think 2020. It's in several years, so it's like, that's stressful.
Yeah, because you want to watch, but you also don't want to watch.
I know
Yeah.
because I didn't watch the other games where they won, and I watched last night and they lost. So I think it's
Oh
me
no.
from the Jays.
It's like I have been like when the Rangers have made it, I'm the sort of individual who who doesn't like to watch because it's so tense. I end up following on social media, like refreshing my Twitter or whatever device I'm using to try to follow the score and freak out and go, oh my, but
Like it. Well, Stacey, since you're there, what's your one word for your hockey attention span this month?
stress free, stress free.
Opposite
I'm
of me.
doing my traditional, like watching all of the games, relaxing and enjoying. And like, there are players I follow, and every game I watch, I have a team that I want to win, and whether I want them to go past this round or not, like to go into the next, you know, if whether I want the team in question to win their series and go into the next round and then continue or not, or just to win this series. It's fun, it's relaxing, and I'm having a grand old time, and it's like the perfect white noise for this time of year. Like I'll sit at the computer and write and watch the game in the background. It's wonderful. So
Yeah, you can do that when there's not that stress, right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
Kelly, your one word for your hockey attention span this month.
My one word for my hockey attention span this month is non-existent. I have not watched even a minute of the playoffs. And only because I'm on a deadline and I'm like losing my mind trying to get this book done. I have a week to get it done and I'm like kind of just halfway through it. So I have not been watching any hockey at all until today when I was getting ready for this and I was seeing some clips and stuff of things that have been happening.
I will agree. Playoffs have been non-existent for me. This month, I thought that uh, every month this year I'd be like, "Oh, I'll have some more time. I'll have some more time. I'll have some more time." And then April came, and I looked at my calendar, and it was free and clear. And then I think I told you guys 2 weeks ago, I my house sold,
Yeah,
and I bought a house in like the
yeah,
same afternoon. Um,
that's crazy.
yeah,
Wow.
so it's a little bit crazy. And then this week is closing week, so everything closes, and then Matilda, my daughter, turns 12, so it's going to be a big week.
Yeah.
So this is my perfect way to start it because I haven't done any hockey, but there's lots of fun stuff happening this month or with hockey.
Yeah.
So I guess my first topic was so the Buffalo Sabres are back in the playoffs. They've ended a long drought and came out swinging, like an 8-1 game against the Bruins. Uh, is Buffalo everyone's adopted underdog now?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. Who wants to
I
go?
predicted I predicted in my hockey brackets I have them going to the conference final. So, but they are totally they're an underdog, right? Like nobody
Yeah.
I
who
mean,
expected that. But I love it. Isn't there something there's somebody posted on social media now, I can't remember the details, but it was about heated rivalry and about how the teams that were mentioned in the book they didn't make the playoffs, or they did. Everybody, I mean, this is apparently the reason that Buffalo's in the playoffs is because they were mentioned in heated rivalry or something like
Okay.
What I remember, like, there was an episode where they were talking about Buffalo. Buffalo was a boring city, and ever since that episode aired, Buffalo went on a winning
That's
streak, and
right.
basically,
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
why can't I think of his name? The actor. I'll have to remember and tell you guys. Maybe I'll look it up for my wildest things.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It pertains to Buffalo. That's what I'm bringing up.
Oh, okay.
He's
oh
Goldie Hawn's son.
yeah,
What's his
yeah,
name?
Oh,
right, yeah, with the was it Wyatt Russell? Like,
Yeah, it's Wyatt Russell. I could not. I could picture him in my mind. I could
oh
not.
my God, I saw that.
And he used to play in the ECHL, I think. Like so he is like a hockey player. And then he went to act, like he was trying to be a hockey player and then he started acting more. Because I think he had some sort of like career-ending injury. But I guess he like made a bet that he would run into the cold water if they got into the playoffs, and he did it.
oh yay!
So
cool.
that was like a
That's
fun little
fun.
thing. Figured to bring it up now since we're talking Buffalo.
I love that. Maybe only
Yeah.
Buffalo's like, we have to do it now because this random guy said he would.
Yeah.
Um, so I made some notes about this, and it was like Buffalo has the ingredients of being a sympathy-wide darling. I thought this was funny. Their playoff drought, it's been so long that they could legally rent a car. Um, Buffalo Sabres fans, oh yeah, they massively loyal fan base. Show up through snow, pain, and front office chaos. Um, Also the bad jerseys,
Oh my God.
because they had the best jerseys and then they had the worst jerseys in my opinion. But I love a young team. That's fun. So they're just more fun to watch, I think. And I don't know. It's like underdog catnip to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
Cassandra Carr, who I have known for many, many
Oh
years,
yeah.
who's been published with a whole bunch of different places.
That's right. She's in Buffalo.
Yeah,
I
she
forgot. Yeah.
she is a long-suffering Buffalo fan. She's a long-suffering Sabres fan, like, and I think of her and her daughter every single time, like, they win a game, and I get all excited.
Yeah.
So, like, one of the reasons I'm pulling for them is her. So,
all right, I got a question for you guys. Which fan base that didn't make the playoffs is it gonna resist adopting them? Um, Obviously the Bruins are not, but what about the Leafs fans or the Ottawa fans or anybody in the New York metropolitan area, Stacey?
oh, so the like one of the last Rangers home games was against Buffalo, and there was like a love fest. Because if anybody, like 90%, like when you talk like sports where Buffalo and like downstate have teams, like there's always this kind of like rivalry, for lack of a better explanation. It's not actually a rival, it's not mean, but it's a rivalry. And but there was this love fest like between the Buffalo fans and the Ranger fans, like, come on, you can do it for us, kind of thing. It's lovely. It's been great. So,
Um, so Kelly, you said the Sabres are going to make the conference finals, and I think Danica, you also do a bracket normally.
I normally do, but since the Flyers made it, I did not do one because I am superstitious. I did not want to jinx anything. Because I was like, oh, I'll share my bracket on our next show. And then I'm like, I'm not doing it this year.
Can't do it. Stacey,
I
do
love that.
you have any idea how far you think they'll go?
I mean, at least conference finals. At least because they are like it's interesting to watch them during like places where you think they were done, they're not done. If that makes sense. Like where like you get to a point you're watching a game and you're like, oh, Boston is doing this, and then all of a sudden, like Buffalo has scored 3 goals, and you're like, what? Like the times where you expected them to give up, they don't. So who knows? But I definitely at least conference finals, and then it depends on who's on the other side. I have hopes. My hopes are being derailed at the moment, but I have hopes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. The New York Hockey Sadness Summit.
Mm.
Um, so which fan base is spiraling the hardest? Oh, Stacy's got notes
I
and a
do.
highlighter. All right, take it away, my friend. Take it away, my friend.
So the team that came close to, so nobody's really spiraling, so to speak. We have issues, we have questions, we have thoughts, but at least the Rangers and the Devils the Rangers were resigned to not making the playoffs. So the Rangers are basically focusing on the draft and picks and people who should or should not be on the team next year. We're and focusing the ire on both the owner for his bullshit that he continues to pull semi-regularly and the GM who we all think needs to go. The
Sounds familiar.
Devils just hired a brand new GM, so any spiraling they might have done is now focused on, oh my God, we've got our guy. We have a fan in the GM position who is not like an ex-player, which was rumored and like people were kind of worried about that. The spiraling there was about the Quinn Hughes loss and whether and what's going to happen with that and what that misstep or not did to the locker room or the coach or whatever, and basically like whether the coach is going to stay or get fired or along with the GM. So that's kind of up in the air. The fan base that is kind of closest to spiraling or was is the Islanders, especially because 4 games before the end of the season they fired their coach and hired Pete DeBoer, who is famous for many things, including having tumultuous and terrible relationships with goaltenders. And they have a fantastic young one in Ilya Sorokin. So the concern, of course, there is what's going on with that. Also, the questions, actually, it's kind of interesting because Patrick Burke, who's the main play-by-play guy for the Islanders, is on MSG, is one of the national sports kind of play-by-play guys, and he was kind of the fact that he actually mentioned Schaefer's name in conjunction with a whole bunch of things kind of symbolizes the fact that the focus of the Islanders fan base spiraling for the moment is whether or not Schaefer will get the recognition he deserves. So who knows? Who knows about that? But that's the focus of their spiraling at the moment. But there is drama within the fan base itself, which I don't know and kind of like want to stay far away from, because I think when you have a social medially active fan base, there is always drama and you never know what it is. And if you're not actively involved, you kind of want to stay away. The people who I follow in the Islanders fan base are avoiding it, so I'm avoiding it too. So there we go. That is the New York area 3-team focus and update news report. Sorry, Town.
Thank you, Stacy. I always love to bust out a fun fact. So, in the entire tri-state hockey ecosystem, for the first time since the Devils entered the league in 1982, none of the Rangers, Islanders, or Devils made the playoffs. That's regional gloom. Even the TV bar or the bar TVs are confused.
Since when?
Well,
Did you say
1982.
The other thing, and you guys who have like other professional sports teams in your markets know how this goes too. Like part of the part of the lessening of the spiraling is also the fact that they have 90% of them have other like sports they're focusing on, whether it's the advent of the Liberty, the fact that the Knicks are in the playoffs for the first time in very
Mhm.
long time, the Gotham FC, the fact that the Sirens were so close to making the playoffs and did not. So like the question about that, the advent of Mets and Yankees baseball and the things that pull those fan bases
Yes.
apart. It's kind of everything is rejiggering and sort of like so like that's also in the forefront of people's heads. So at the moment. But yeah.
And that's why hockey is always the lowest
Well,
top sport. Um, all right. Does anybody have any other New York tidbits before we move on? No? All right. Let's see. Ovechkin retirement watch. Okay. So when I sent this, I felt like he was going to I thought there was going to be a lot more like back and forth between us retiring, but um I will hold on. Kelly, you look like you want to say something.
No, I
No?
mean I do. I have stuff to
Okay.
say about
No,
this.
you go. So,
I'm
season
just
number 22, he was born in 85, so after the Devils enter the just to give you guys a little bit of context, and he is just 40 now. So, is he coming
Wow.
back for season 22?
Well, I don't know. And I'm not even sure if he knows. I think that's kind of like I think maybe he hasn't decided yet. But to me, it looked like they were preparing for him not to come back. That last game where they played against Pittsburgh, and the opening faceoff, um, who was the guy that was supposed to take Dylan Strom? I think was taking the faceoff and got waved out and Ovi sent Ovi in to take the face off against Sidney Crosby. So I mean that just looked, you know, that could be the last time that those two guys will ever play against each other and face off against each other. So it was very moving, but I don't know if it's really going to be the last time because I don't think he's decided yet.
Yeah. Danica?
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna come down to like if he physically can, like body wise, like he
Wow.
might, because after the Stanley Cup is over, that's when we hear about all the injuries because they all
Yeah,
played through
that's
all their
right.
injuries the whole season. So like you never know like how hard the season was on his body. So I feel like it's probably like it's gonna be an up to the minute. Like I could see him playing another season though, but I could also see it being like I'm too old to do this now. Like, it could go
He's
either
a
way.
beast. Like to be
Yeah.
able to have played this long. Wow.
I think Chris Chelios played until he was like 42 maybe? Yeah.
Like I'm not a professional athlete by any stretch of the imagination, but I can't even imagine what it's like to play a physical game your whole life at like an elite level, um, and be 40 and like not have injuries. Like I sneeze wrong and like and things happen. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
so I don't know. Stacey, do you have any thoughts on Obi returning or not?
I could absolutely see him returning for like at least one more year, like one or
Yeah.
two, and then he's
Yeah.
done. Like I think that if they'd made that, like Anze Kopitar, who just played his last game, he was very clear. They made the playoffs, and he literally was like, "Yeah, I'm done. Like I literally like I will always, like he had an interview this afternoon. He's like, I will always have connections to LA. Like I will always, be a part. I've been living here for 20 years. Like this is not going to change." And then and they lost, against they lost to Colorado. And he's done. And he seemed very okay with that decision. And
Mm.
I could have seen like if the Capitals had made the playoffs, like he absolutely would have been done. But I can't see him not at least trying to come back for one more season to try to make the playoffs one more time. Like I can't Like that will be, I think, what brings him back. And I saw him, I saw the pictures, like he was actually at Hershey, at a minor league game.
Oh,
The Hershey Bears
yeah.
She bears.
were in the playoffs, and he and a couple of guys from the Capitals actually went to see this game, and like, so I think one of the Capitals, his younger brother is on the team or something like that, and so they were watching, and I was like, oh yeah, like this is someone who's hanging out with the young guys, who's like prepping for one more season, like who's mentally like thinking for one more season, but who knows? But that's my
Uh,
my gut is that he comes back for at least one more season.
At least one more, yeah.
yeah, so I do agree that I think he's gonna come back for another year. I don't agree. I think he's like, I don't feel like he's chasing any more milestones. Like he got the all-time record goal, he's gotten the Stanley Cup. I think if he does it now, it's just gonna be for fun. I think it'll just be for fun. And I guess like we'll see if the Caps sign him because I think his contract
Is
is
that a
done.
cat walking in front of you?
Yeah, sorry. I am three of them.
That's fine. I just wasn't sure.
Don't do that.
So I think he'll come back. But I think it'll be fun. But I guess the Capitals have to sign him first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. I don't know if he wants to come to Calgary for a year. We'll see. No, I don't. Yeah, he's definitely not done with hockey. I don't think that's not the feeling I get. I think all of the I don't know if I'm gonna play again are all like contract things. So
Yeah.
ta-da. All right. PWHL. Again, so they were in Calgary for the tour just at the beginning of the month. Kelly and Mel went to go see a game. Stacy's always watching. So let's see. Danica, who do you think deserves the next expansion team?
So I would love a Philly team because the closest one is New York, and that's a little bit of a drive.
Mhm.
But I don't think logistically it even makes sense for them to have a Philly team just because they have so many East Coast teams. So I feel like their whole like strategy is they're trying to branch out to like have more on the West. So I think that makes sense. So I would love to have a Philly team, but I just feel like it doesn't make sense for them to have one right now.
Kelly, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to say Winnipeg, but I don't think it would be Winnipeg. And I would like to say Canadian cities too. Like I think maybe one of the Alberta cities, like Calgary
Yeah.
or Edmonton, maybe
Mhm.
could be.
I don't think they deserve an expansion. Like they would do well here. um, yeah, Stacey, what do you think? I'm curious to hear.
So, I mean, Denver, Edmonton, or Denver, Calgary would be great, like coming into the league together, like, because I think they really want Denver. I can absolutely see those two, because like they're thinking geographically, like Vancouver and Seattle came together. So like you move in a little bit further and like, but I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see Philly because Philly and DC get not DC because DC is messy at the moment, but I'd love to see Philly get one. Um, I'd love eventually, like obviously not now because they have to organize everything, but like eventually, like I would love to see 32, 31,
Yeah.
32. Like um I'm working on a project at the moment. Like I'm working on a book at the moment, and like one of and there's a team in New Jersey and a team on Long Island and a team, in Brooklyn. Like there are three of them, like I'd love to see that, I'd love to see Philly, DC, the East Coast, the West Coast,
Yeah.
all across. Like, but I mean, who knows? But my gut is saying Denver, Calgary, or Edmonton. That's my thought. Like some like middle west
Hmm.
United States and middle west in Canada, so like you have like
Yeah, that
have
makes sense.
center.
Um, especially since Minnesota's already there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I was not, yeah, like I don't think Calgary's deserving of a team, but they've got a new arena they have to pay for, so that's probably likely. Denver wasn't on my radar. I was thinking maybe another like Las Vegas because they seem to do well there. Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
be a good one.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I like that. Those are fun. Glad I wrote lots of things down on this agenda. Okay.
yeah.
So we're gonna try just something because like I said, I talk too fast and I never have enough to say. So we're gonna do a rapid fire game. So I've got full disclosure, everybody got the questions beforehand. So nobody should be on the spot. But we'll go around the room. So we'll do each question, we'll ask everybody, and then we'll go on to the next one. So I'm gonna actually start with Stacy.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do Mary bench trade three captains. The three captains are Hillary Knight, Connor McDavid, and Sidney Crosby. And I'll just give a quick little intro if for the uninitiated. So Hillary Knight's Captain Energy with CAO posture. She's the U.S. women's hockey legend, power forward, fierce competitor, and the kind of presence that makes everyone stand up straighter. She brings leadership, intensity, and probably remembers your birthday while winning gold medals. Connor McDavid, he's the human cheat code, the captain of Edmonton, widely considered the fastest and most offensively gifted player on earth. Uh, Skates like physics signed a waiver, quiet demeanor, devastating talent, all gas, no drama. And then Sidney Crosby, we've got the blueprint, Pittsburgh captain, three-time Stanley Cup winner, Olympic hero, patron saint of relentless professionalism, equal parts machine, myth, and polite maritime menace. The guys' younger stars look to the guys' younger stars were built to study. Okay, so that makes it hard. Mary, bench, trade, Stacy, go.
Trade Hillary Knight. She's being wasted in Seattle. Bring her to New York.
Great. I love it.
We're gonna bench McDavid. The man needs breathing space. He needs to sit for 5 minutes. He is watching, watch that ankle. I am concerned about that ankle. We're gonna bench him. He needs to sit for 5 minutes. And the rest of the team can take over, and then he can get up and play. But right now, he needs to sit and be benched. And I'm gonna marry Crosby.
Surprising to me. I didn't think you. I learned something new about you. Okay, Danica. Who are you? Marry, benching and trading.
Marry Hillary Knight, bench McDavid, and trade Crosby's to a West Coast team so I don't have to deal with him anymore.
I love how you guys have very different on Crosby, very the same on McDavid.
Well, everybody has a different perspective, right?
Oh, absolutely. All right, Kelly, your turn. Who are you benching? Who are you marrying? And who are you trading?
Well, this is hard. I actually, for Hillary Knight, I actually said I was going to marry her because I think she was just awesome. As a representative of hockey and leadership, I think she's great. For Connor McDavid, I said trade because I want him to have a Stanley Cup. And I don't know if Edmonton can do it. So I'm thinking he needs to go somewhere where he can get a cup.
Mhm.
That's just how I feel. But now Sidney Crosby, I also want to marry. So
Fair.
might have a little hockey threesome happening there.
Oh my God, I love it. So you trade it? No, oh, you didn't bench anybody. All right.
I did not bench anybody.
Let's see. So I'm gonna trade. trading Sidney Crosby all day, every day, because ever since he joined the league, for no reason, I've had beef with him. He doesn't know, and I just don't. Connor McDavid can sit on the bench for a little while. Just chill out. And definitely marrying Hillary Knight. She's all over everything. Which is she's basically the reason why we picked why I did the hair thing this month instead of because it will just be all pictures of Hillary Knight again. Okay, I'm gonna start this one. So best fake hockey romance team name. So they have to be fake teams, real books. So I picked the Seattle Sockeyes from JV Davenport series.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Because it's hilarious. There would never be fish hockey teams. And then I started making them up. And it was just hilarious to
I think
me.
I might have one. Like,
Where did I write mine down? I wrote mine down.
Let's see, Danica, do you have this team name?
I do. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this name. So it's the Copper Valley Thrusters. It's a Pippa Grant series. She writes like rom-coms, so it makes sense for her, but I'm just like, this is ridiculous. But it's also, you remember it.
Thrusters. Yeah. That is good.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
AC?
So I am actually going to go back because the conversation about the Seattle name reminded me of Rachel Gibson's team, and I cannot remember the name of it offhand. So I did a little search and found the team name that was more formative to me than pretty much anything when it comes to hockey romance, and that is the New York Blades. Deirdre Martin's iconic hockey romance series, based on a fake New York Rangers with the New York Blades. And if you look at her website, like you can kind of tell like that the Met Gar is pretty much MSG, but like the name is so subtle and so really cool. So it's the New York Blades series.
Oh, I love that. And Kelly?
I'm going to say, I like the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
That's fair.
I
Totally
told you
fair.
guys that it was a place.
Bulldogs are cute. but ferocious also, you know.
I can just picture like the logo, it's just like a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
They're just built. They're like. Now I can picture the whole team. It's just like a whole bunch of stocky guys.
Just like, yeah, the guys with no neck. Like, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's great. All right, let's continue with the books. Kelly, better trope for hockey romance, enemies to lovers, or locker room confession.
Enemies to lovers. I love enemies to lovers, and there's, just so much potential there.
Danica?
Oh, it's the same. Yeah.
AC?
I actually like the idea of a locker room confession. Like there's so much you can play with there. Like as yeah. No, there's just so much you can play with.
Yeah. So I was gonna say locker room confession, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, for hockey, I guess it's heated rivalry and enemies to lovers. But they also had the very, very like when they're in the locker room and they were like in the shower, that was basically a locker room confession, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And that was the first time I was like, oh, all right, you can be vulnerable in the shower with people. That's cool. All right, last question. Stanley Cup or 7-book deal, Stacy?
It was like even the fact that I got it in advance, I'm like trying to God, I don't know. It's hard. I want both. I don't want it's wild because 94 was the last time and I still like and my heart hurts still for the 2014 team. Like Oh, okay. Um,
Okay.
there we go. Um, sorry, the light went off and I don't know what the hell happened. Um, anyway, um, but like I'm very much like um I want both. But I think if push came to shove, I would probably go for $7. Like it
What about you, Kelly? Stanley Cup or 7 book deal? It's a tough one for you.
This was a tough one also, but I think I'm going to say Stanley Cup. It's like we have never experienced that here in Winnipeg, and just for the city, I would love to have that, and I would like to experience that incredible joy and emotion, and it would be bigger than just me getting a 7 book deal. It would be like the whole city would go crazy. So
Right.
Danica?
I would say Stanley Cup because I don't think either are ever gonna happen for me, but I'll say Stanley Cup.
Oh man. It was hands down a 7 book deal for me. Um, maybe I'm a little bit salty over the last couple years with my team. I don't deserve it. I worked hard.
you do sound a little salty about it.
Yeah. That's okay. Okay. I miss Mel for this. It was like
I know. I was hoping
Yeah.
she'd get back on, should get on, but
do something similar again next time I'm on it. Okay. Wildest thing. So I got a couple. I didn't get everybody's, but let's start with Kelly, yours with Brady Kachuk. Or
Oh
was
my
it-
God. Brady Kachuk. It's quite hilarious how on social media, I guess maybe it's just my algorithm, but there's big hatred for Brady Kachuk for both of the
Yeah.
Kachuk brothers.
yes.
And
Uh-huh.
it's turned into like hockey lore. But my wildest thing was him when they started the playoffs, the very first game. He like drops the gloves immediately right off the first face off with I think it was Anders Lee was the first one, but then he did it again in the next game. Like, and that time it was with Jordan Stahl, and the two captains are fighting like right off the opening face-off. Like, and that reminded me of the time in the Four Nations when Canada and U.S. played. In the first 3 seconds of the game, there were like 3 fights, and two of them were Matthew Kachuk and Brady Kachuk throwing the gloves. So, like, this is obviously something that they think is important to do to, like, I guess they're trying to set the tone for the game or for the series and show how tough they are. But they're out of the playoffs now.
Yeah, I don't think it's your algorithm. I think Brady's no.
No.
I don't think he's beloved. He's not
Yeah.
beloved, and he's not going to be as beloved as Matthew in Calgary. So
Part of the conversation on New York Rangers fan base social media is about him and how we do not want him. And there's conversation like in New Jersey as well about him. There's like, yeah, no. And like the fake deals that are going out from senators
Yes.
about trading him.
Yeah.
It's the laughs from the New York fan base and the New Jersey double, like the Rangers fan base and the Devils fan base is like hilarious. It's like, what the heck are you, so what are you on? And no. So, but that's a current point of stuff at the moment. Okay.
uh,
I lied again. All right.
We can still see you.
Oh, am I
Yeah, we
losing
can.
power? Is that the issue? Okay.
Oh dear.
no, you're really bright. There you go.
yeah,
The
I got
last
thoughts
one-
about Brady Kachuk. No.
Sorry. It's yeah. All right. But yeah.
Oh my God. Danica, did you have one?
I didn't. Well, I kind of talked about the Wyatt Russell thing earlier, so we can
Oh yeah.
Like, Stacy, do you have a wildest thing?
Yes. Um, so there are multiple levels of international hockey competition under the IIHF, the various world championships, whether it's age level or country level, country likability. There's relegation. There's a whole bunch of different things. And one of the things that happened this year was that the Thai men's national team were a part of their World Championships. What is also interesting is that the reason I found this, I mean, I knew that this was happening, and I know that Thailand has a functional men's hockey team that plays internationally, but and I don't usually see it publicized outside of the IIHF website or Hockey Thailand. But this year, one of the major Thai television production companies posted very excitedly about the Thai team being in the World Championships. And they asked they asked their followers on their Instagram account to root for the team. And one of the reasons that an actor who is part of their management company, who's been in a couple of BLs, actually is on the Thai national team as an actual like professional hockey player. So it was really, really cool to see this. I was looking for the advertisement or the post from GMM, the company is GMM TV, and it was really, really interesting and fun to see it. Like after all of this conversation about the connection, the sort of like the nexus between entertainment and sports, and sort of how what's happening with heated rivalry and how that's crossing that line, and sort of like and sort of bringing people back and forth, from BLs to hockey and from hockey to BLs, to have a player who's on the Thai national team who's been in BLs was fun to see happen. So they unfortunately lost the game in question that the company was promoting, but it's exciting to see a company get behind the national team like that. So
cool. I didn't know they had a team. That's cool.
Yeah.
So mine isn't crazy. It's so the hockey around here has been the Camera Eagles, and they won last night in Whitecourt, Alberta, for their very first provincial title ever. So that's good. So yeah, Eagles, and they had a homecoming today at the Canmore Recreational Center that holds about 100 people. So yay for them.
Yay.
All right. The Sailor. So the men's hockey league, NHL, decided they don't do suits anymore. And then the women's hockey league, PWHL, has been killing it the last couple months. And so this month, I just wanted to pay tribute to when hockey was all terrible looking. So hockey hair crimes. So this could have been, so it could be mullet, it could be frosted tips, it could be mustaches. Just the best of the worst, I guess.
Okay. It's giving me an error about sharing. It just says it's gonna stop your computer sound share, Kelly, is all. I don't know.
Oh, it's my audio settings. Okay, hang
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I can continue.
Okay, should be okay now.
Let's. Okay. Oh, wow. Hopefully this works. Okay. Okay. There we go. So this was actually Mel's pick that she sent me, and she said her badness is because they have scraggly playoff beards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is kind of funny because they were kind of roasting the Flyers team during the game because it's such a young team that a lot of them can't really grow playoff beards. So they're like, we got playoff mustaches.
Oh my God.
Right. Okay. So I mentioned this to you guys about this is Claude Giroux. This was during his Quebec Major Juniors time, so before he was like with the Flyers, but I don't know exactly when this was taken, but it was definitely the early 2000s. And I know he was not the only person that did this. Like there's been Patrice Bergeron did this. I think this was like a thing that they all did. Like I don't know if it was a rite of passage or just the times, but it's like really bad. So yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, like I read that it's a junior hockey tradition that to bleach the
Yeah.
hair for the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And
Yeah.
I guess some of them continued it.
I don't know. So I think
That's wild.
this might have been playoffs. Like I'm pretty sure this would have been because when I
Uh,
found the photo, someone someone put it on Reddit and said that he had a Slim Shady error, like Eminem. And I was like, maybe that's
God.
what it was. I don't know. Um, and Kelly had found a bunch, so she also was like, let's put in Yager because I think Yager is so bad it's good though, because I feel like you look at him and it's like very nostalgic of like old school hockey. I love that he played on so many teams that there used to be these people that they would call themselves like I think they called themselves like the traveling Yagers or something, and they would
yeah,
dress up with the mullets
yeah,
and they
yeah,
would
yeah,
all
yeah.
have all of his jerseys and that
Like, is that not just classic?
It's
yes.
iconic.
Yeah.
Like hockey, the mullet is like the hockey hairstyle.
Yeah.
A salad. What is salad? Um, so
Yeah.
I
This one
sorry, every photo of Ali Frady is ridiculous. Everyone, like every single one. This is the best one I could find, and he's got jean shorts on. So, hardest shot in the league. Wore a skullet forever. Nice team. Townswell though. So that's impressive. And then who picked my favorite person in the world here? Was that Kelly?
So Phil Kessel, I mean, I don't know when this picture was taken or like I know no details about it, but I just looked at it and I went, oh my God. This is
Um,
somebody who does not give a shit.
Yeah.
no, he doesn't. That's Stanley Cup winning, two-time Stanley Cup winning.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
time, I think, actually. Stanley
He's
Cup
got the
winning.
bad hairline. I know it was like the hairline thing came up a few times when I was looking at pictures. Like Austin Matthews has an unfortunate hairline. Like he's probably going to look like that, maybe unless he styles his hair a bit better. But that's just the mullet is funny, but that's just
Terrible.
People, kids are gonna grow up and not know anything about Bill Kessel, and it's gonna be a tragedy.
While we're talking about hair, can we also, because this was almost going to be one of my wildest things, can we also talk about the hair pulling incident that happened?
Like,
Did you
I
guys?
heard about it. I would like to hear all about it.
Brian Rust. This was a Penguins versus Flyers game. Brian Rust and we were talking about him earlier. Porter Martone got in a fight, and Brian Rust pulled his hair. He pulled his hair. That is like a bitch move in hockey. That is not.
Yeah.
That is not good. Like, what
He,
was
like,
that?
trying to grab his jersey and pulled his hair.
No,
Was it like a
it was
full-on like?
deliberate. He grabbed his hair. I think it looked like Porter Martone was going in for a neck kiss or something. I'm not sure. Probably not.
And it's
Then
not
he was
like
like
he
trying to
has
pull his head away from him, but he was pulling his hair.
and it's
Yeah.
not like he has like hair like Trevor Zegras, like which is really long, and I could see you doing that, but
yeah.
That's
Well,
that's
that's new. That could be the next one. Funniest hockey, like silliest hockey fights.
oh
So,
yeah. God.
all right. 7:52 in most places. No, in no place
Yep.
at all. Okay, perfect. Um, so book news. So Kelly's on a deadline.
Oh yeah.
Danica, book news. I love your new covers, by the way. I
thank
keep
you.
seeing them. They're so fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Love them too.
A really long time, but I'm happy with them. Like
DC book news.
Really? I mean, there's really not much. I mean, no, nothing yet. So,
Doing a cover reveal tomorrow for my
Hmm.
next book that's out in June.
Oh,
And
nice. And
it's a different cover, so it's exciting. I love it.
ooh, all right. So tune in to Kelly's socials
Yeah.
tomorrow for her
Yeah.
new cover. I don't. And then May. Do we go all the way to June normally? Yes.
Yeah, right until the Stanley Cup is done, I think we
Yeah, I
have.
think.
All right, sounds good. So we'll see you guys in about 3 weeks. And
Guess
thank
it's
you
my
all for coming. Oh no, we lost Kelly.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, sorry.
turn. I guess it's mine next. I host next.
I thought it was me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna play some music. And nobody can hear it because I turned the volume way down. There we go.
I can hear it in my head. Do 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 do.